Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're doing a first impressions video on the Too Faced Life is a Festival palette. Now I was actually given this at Mechaland when I went, was it like a week ago now? I really wanted to give it a go because first of all, the packaging is everything. And I recently tried out the It Just Comes Naturally collection and the shadows were bomb in there. So I wanted to see how these compared and how these like worked and if they did work. So here is the packaging. As you can see, it's a rainbow holographic center. I'm obsessed. It's like a soft padded palette. It's like really odd. Pretty sure this is available in the US and I'm not too sure if it's available in Mecca as of yet. So I will leave Mecca's website down below so that way you guys can keep track of when and if this launches. So here is the inside. This color, this color, this color, and this color is like talking to my soul right now. As you can tell, I've already got my base and brows on because I already have my lids primed for my shadow with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And then I just set that down with some translucent loose powder. Okay, so now that we're up close and personal, this is kind of fucking scary. Start by grabbing some RCMA No Color powder on a damp beauty blender. And I'm gonna use this to bake under my eyes because I don't want to risk getting any fallout. There's only, I think maybe 3 matte shades. This one, and this pink down the bottom. So I'm gonna take a Zoeva 221 brush and I'm just gonna pray that these blend out well. So I'm gonna take Young and Free, this pink shade, and I'm just gonna start by working, oh wow, she's pigmented. Start by working this through the crease. Oh wow, that's blending out really well. I was not expecting that at all. There is a little bit of kick up on the palette, but it's nothing like the ABH Subculture palette, you're fine. Now this next purple shade that we're gonna use, I'm a little bit nervous for because purple shades are quite hard to make perfectly, so they blend out well too. I'm gonna dip into Fantasy. Oh, this is a shimmer. Oh wow, pigmented. Hella pigmented. It does have a bit of a sheen. Should we just put it in the crease anyway? Okay, I take that back. We're not gonna use that next. I'm gonna dust off like product that's on my brush. I'm gonna dip into Desert Vibes, which is this brown, this neutral brown. It looks a little bit warm actually. So I'm gonna pop this through the crease. This color's blending out really nice. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so now I'm gonna dip into the shade Fantasy, which is this purple, right in the crease and kind of blend over to the outer third. Okay, definitely fallout. And I'm bringing it right into this inner corner here. Now, unfortunately, it looks like it's blending into the same color. I'm just gonna keep on building up this purple tone. You guys, this is going patchy. And the thing is, with this palette, there's not really any more dark tones that I can use to smoke it up a little bit more. And I guess that's the whole point of like a festival palette. So that way it's not dark, it's bright, it's colorful, but I need some deeper tones to ground this look a little bit more, I feel. I hate to do this, but I really need to darken this up and make it look more cohesive because it's looking a little patchy right now. Can you see that kind of block there? I'm gonna go into the Australis Neutralize eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna take that same brush that we're using and dip into this burgundy. And this blended out really nicely when I first used it. So I'm hoping that this will kind of save this look a little bit. Yeah, okay, can you see how that's losing pigment now? I don't know if it was the base that I had used, because I use Tarte Shape Tape Concealer as my eye base every single time I do my eyeshadow, never had a problem. Okay, alright, we're getting somewhere. Okay, fuck. I'm gonna grab just like a brush and dust off all of this bake and fallout. Now, I don't know if this is happening because it's me personally, or if it's the formula of the shadows. I'm gonna grab Sugar Pill Taco eyeshadow or Taco, whatever. I don't like that I'm having to use like different palettes to make this one palette work. Then again, it could just be me. So I don't know. Grab a MAC 228 brush and I'm gonna dip into that white shade. And I'm gonna use this under my brow just to clean up. Let me just quickly suss out this under eye situation. So I'm gonna grab the shade Young and Free on that clean MAC 217 that we used before to blend out those shades. Now I do really like this pink shade. And guys, to make a pink shade like this, this pigmented. It's fucking hard to do because it has a lot of white in it, and for those who don't know, white is a very hard color to perfect. It can go chalky and patchy very quickly. One thing that I'm noticing is that I am getting fallout as I'm applying this under my lower lash line because it is, I guess, a more powdery formula, so just keep that in mind. I'm gonna grab some of that pink and just bring it back through the brow bone just to kind of make it, yeah, that makes more sense. Yep, good. Then I'm gonna dip into that shade Fantasy and smudge it right along my lower lash line and just kind of meet it up with this here. I always feel like the shade Fantasy is blending out a lot better on my lower lash line. I don't know why that is, it's just a thing. I'm gonna grab the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Pressed Powder in Natural. I'm gonna take that on a blending brush and I'm gonna use this just to kind of blend out these edges. You know what, I'm just gonna leave it and move on and then we'll come back to it later if we have to. Okay, to cut the crease, Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and a Stellazzi Flat Dome Shader Brush, L210. Okay, cute. Next, I'm gonna go in with the shade Mystic Rain, which is like this pink and blue duochrome. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my god. Literally no fallout with this shade. It looks green in some light, it looks pink, it looks blue. Oh my god. Wanna kind of pat and swipe a little bit because what that will do is it'll lay the product completely flat against the concealer. And because the concealer is still wet, it will grip it and that will make sure that you don't get any flakiness like during the day. Not that Too Faced. Just to blend this a little more, like a peachy shade up here. This is called Rainbow Life. Oh. Oh wow, that looks really pretty. So I just popped on some mascara real quick. Now I'm gonna pop on my lashes. I'm using, of course, my own Bouquet Beauty lashes in this style Naomi, and I'm gonna pop these on and then I'll be back. Okay guys, so I just popped on my lashes. These are once again the Naomi. I will have them linked down below for you guys. Now I'm gonna pop in some water in my waterline. Fuck me dead. I'm gonna pop on some liner in my waterline. This is the L'Oreal Paradise Kajal in white. And I have been obsessed with this lately. This is literally one of the best waterline pencils I've ever used in my entire life. It is so comfortable to put on. And I have super watery, super sensitive eyes and it doesn't aggravate at all. Just to finish off the eyes completely, I'm gonna grab the shade Unicorn Tears, this like bluey, icy kind of shade. And I'm gonna pop this right in my inner corner. Oh my god, that is so pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup off camera and then I will be right back. Okay guys, so now it is time for my final thoughts on the Too Faced Life is a Festival palette. So the packaging, like a good 7 out of 10. I really, really like it. The shade selection, I would say a 6 out of 10. It's not bad. I would have liked a really, really, really dark matte plum shade. That way I can make some of these matte shades work. I feel like they could have substituted one of these shades or like the orange shade for that color. I don't think that we need a huge highlight color that is like a white that has like a blue shift to it. So the color selection isn't the best, but it's not bad. The one thing that I don't like about this palette is that I had to use other palettes and other eyeshadows to make it work. And when I'm traveling, when I'm going to a festival, I don't want to be bringing around 4 palettes with me. I just want the one, bring a glitter if I have to, and off I go. So it really depends on what you're going to be using this for. If you are going to be using this for a festival, I think it's a pretty good palette to invest in. Shimmer shades blended out really, really nicely. Pink is super pigmented, but once again, the fallout under the eyes, be careful with that. Maybe do your foundation last. This shade here is on my lid. I think it's called, yeah, Mystic Rain, and I'm obsessed with it. For the most part, they all blended out really, really nicely, but it was just this purple shade that kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, if I'm being 100% honest. So overall, I would rate this palette out of 10, 10 being amazing, 1 being the worst. I would rate it a 6, a strong 6. I don't know what the price of this is. Let me just say, I wouldn't pay more than, if this was over $75, probably wouldn't buy it. If you don't already have these shades in your collection, go for it, honestly. Let's do a little swatch party, shall we? So that is the pink shade. This is Euphoric, which is like a pink orange with gold reflex in it. Then we have a Rainbow Life, and that is what it looks like there. Desert Vibes. I'm going over the wrong side of my arm because it's like fucking hairy and shit, but whatever, you get the point. Then we have the shade Sunset Dream, which is a really pretty orange shade. Then we have the shade Beamin', which is like a really, really pretty gold highlight shade. This is just getting further and further away from each other. This is ridiculous. Then we have the shade Fun in the Sun. Oh wow, that's really pretty. It's like a chartreuse. Really pretty once again. Fireflies, which is a really gorgeous green. Then we have the shade Mystic Rain, which is what I use on my eyes, which is beautiful. Fantasy, which is interesting. We have Artist Pass, which is like a duochrome. It's like blue-brown pigment, but in eyeshadow form. And then we have Dusk Till Dawn. And then the middle shade is Unicorn Tears. Let me just like, there we go. Gorge. Here is the entire palette swatch. As you can see, the pigmentation is pretty decent. I will leave all relevant links down below. Check out my lash line, check out my Instagram, follow me there. While you're here, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, click on the video that I'm gonna put over my face right now. Head over to the next video. You might as well do it. You're already here. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.